Monsters don't always hide in the dark. Sometimes they shine in gold. Lagos teaches you fast. In Lagos, you learn, unlearn, and relearn. Or you just learn the hard way. In this Lagos, if you don't shine, you disappear. If you don't upgrade, you get replaced. And if you hesitate, the city moves on without you. And even your closest friends cut you off or forget you exist. Annie learned that before she turned 25. In the daytime, she looked like soft life itself. Glowing skin, luxury wigs, designer bags hanging from her wrist. All the Gucci, Fendi, Prada. The classy girl starter pack. Her Instagram was full of rooftop brunches and very expensive dinners in Lekki, hotel mirrors in Victoria Island and the almighty Banana Island. Champagne glasses clinking under soft yellow lights, and bundles of cash flying in the air. But by night, she calculated everything. Who watched her story? Who replied? Who sent money? Who shared her posts? Who commented? Who liked? Who stopped? She checked how much she spent because she was barely surviving while trying to look rich. In Lagos, attention is currency. And the only way to be rich on this currency is to be beautiful enough to turn heads. Lagos had a beauty standard, and Annie had built her life on it. She grew up in Surulere, a very small apartment that she shared with her mother. Generator noise that never stopped. Landlord's wife gossiping like it was a full-time job. Her mother sold fabrics in Balogun Market. Her father left when she was 10. He said, "I'll come back soon." He never did. Annie watched her mother count crumpled naira at night. Watched exhaustion carve lines that turned to wrinkles into her face. And she made a promise. She would never struggle like that. University was where everything changed. I am not talking about the hookup life. I am talking about the comparison. She noticed the girls who are winning. She noticed they didn't just dress well. They were shaped differently. Tiny waist, flat stomach, round, big hips. The type people call Ikebe super. Those kind of girls didn't walk into rooms. They arrived. Men stood straighter. Conversations paused. Annie was pretty, naturally curvy. Men liked her. But Lagos has levels. You have to meet the beauty standard. And social media shows you exactly where you rank. Big girls were known for the Dubai trips, luxury apartments, mystery income, and one common detail, BBL. It wasn't just surgery. It was a passport. The kind that opened doors you wouldn't ordinarily step into. She didn't wake up and choose the lifestyle. It happened slowly. A party in Lekki. An older man who liked how fresh she looked. Huge unmerited cash as transport money the next day. Dinner invitations. Gifts. Large transfers just because. She told herself she wasn't doing anything wrong. She wasn't stealing. She wasn't begging. She was simply benefiting. They call it fine girl benefit. Soon, her rent was paid. She moved to Lekki Phase 1. Her Instagram became curated luxury. Less explanation, more mystery. And mystery sells. Then one night at a rooftop lounge, she overheard two men behind her. She's fine, but she's not shaped. The words were soft, but they landed hard. She laughed like she didn't hear it. But later, in her mirror, she turned sideways. She imagined the upgrade. That week, as if Instagram heard the conversation. Posts of before and after. Best decision ever. Invest in yourself. Flooded her scream. Even her friends were traveling quietly. Coming back dramatically transformed. And suddenly in higher demand. Over time, her DM slowed. Her regular clients negotiated. New girls were trending. In Lagos, beauty has a refresh button. And she felt outdated. The clinic was recommended quietly. Affordable. Discreet. Fast recovery. The page looked polished. White walls. Smiling nurses. Transformation photos. She told herself this wasn't insecurity.
It was strategy. She withdrew her savings, told her mother she had a brand collaboration. The consultation was quick. Too quick. You're a perfect candidate. She signed forms she barely read. Because in her mind, this wasn't risk. It was leveling up. After the surgery, the pain was sharp, but everyone said it was worth it. No pain, no gain. She posted small healing clips, strategic angles, but something felt wrong. The swelling didn't go down evenly. One side looked different. She felt weak. Too weak. The clinic said it was normal. Trust the process. But her body kept whispering warnings. Then came the fever, the dizziness, the exhaustion. 3 weeks later, she collapsed in her bathroom. Bright hospital lights, monitors beeping, her mother crying beside the bed. The doctor didn't sugarcoat it. He said, "You have serious complications. You're lucky. Lucky. Lucky she was alive. Lucky it wasn't worse. Recovery would take real time, not Instagram time." While she healed, Lagos moved on. New girls, new curves, new trends. The calls stopped. The visits reduced. Healing wasn't glamorous. No aesthetic hospital pictures. Just reality. When she finally stood in front of the mirror, no makeup, no filters. She didn't look ruined. She looked human. Her mother said softly, "You were always enough. Lagos just made you forget." And she cried. Not from pain, but from clarity. Weeks later, she posted a photo. "I almost lost my life chasing his shape." The internet reacted. Some mocked her, but many girls messaged privately. "I cancelled my appointment. Thank you for speaking. I thought I was alone." And suddenly, her pain had purpose. She started over. A small online business. Honest partnerships. Less mystery. More peace. Now, before every decision, she asks herself one question. Is this for me or for approval? The answer always saves her. Months later, she stood before young women in Yaba, and she said, "Trends expire. Your life doesn't." Silence. Then applause. Not because she was perfect, but because she was honest. Every now and then, Lagos still shines. Lagos still dazzles. Still upgrades its standards every season. But Annie knows something now. Soft life is sweet, but life itself, life is sweeter. And no trend is worth gambling that.